Dear
Who wants to call, sir? Who wants to speak? You can. I will call. Heads. Heads is call.
Here it goes.
Heads.
Heads is the call.
So we'll bat first. Bashers. Bashers will bat first.
Bashers won the toss and decide to bat first. Good luck to both the teams.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Relax, sir. Sachin, can you take the bat? My bat is. Where is it? Harish. Harish. Come, come. So who won that?
Bashers. Bashers. Bat. Blue, blue.
Team. ವೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ವೈಟ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋ ಕಲರ್ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ನೈಟ್
ಇವತ್ತೆಲ್ಲಂತ ಬುನ್ಸರು ಅರುಣ್ ವಿಜಯ್ ಸರ್ ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟರ್ ಫೈನಲ್ಸ್ 12 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಆರಾಮೇ ಫುಲ್ ಡೇ ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟರ್ ಫುಲ್ ಡೇ ಆಗೋ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅರ್ಧ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೋನಸ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೇನಪ್ಪ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಸಲ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಇದು ಯಾವನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಬೋನಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ವಾಕ್ ಓವರ್ ಬೇಗ ಮುಗಿಯೋದೆಲ್ಲ
ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಮತ್ತೆ
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ
ಎರಡೂವರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ
ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಎಡ ಹೌದಾ ಪೇಮೆಂಟೇ ಮಾತಾಡಿರೋದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ 2.5 ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಮಾಡೋದು
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರೋದೇ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ನಾನು 2.5 ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಬಂದಿರೋದು ನಾನು ಕೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರು ಓ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 2.5 ಅಲ್ಲ ಮರ್ತೋಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಲ್ಲ
ಇದು ಮೂಗ್ರೆ 20 ವರ್ಷ 12 ವರ್ಷ ಅಷ್ಟೇ
Announcer team need to be
ಫೀಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್
fielding. They won't do it. Just tell them that they are working at least. It's already running out. We have now one more match at 7. So we'll be running out.
20 ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್
But night will be difficult to travel. Then morning will some people again have the matches.
ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಬಾಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟಿಂಗ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟಿಂಗ್ ಟೀಮ್
ಹೇಳ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಒಬ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ ನೇಮ್ ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳಿ 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 ಯಶಸ್ವಿ
The 12th man from both the teams requested to report at the scorers table to help us identify the players. Request both the teams to send one representative here.
ಸೊರಬ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ದೀಪಾಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಬೌಲರ್ ದೀಪಾಲಿ ದೀಪಾಲಿ ಸುರಭಿಯ
Suravi bowler, batting.
ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ಮತ್ತು ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ
All set for the clash between the Dominators and the Bashers. The Bashers batting first. Yashasvi and Lakshmi with the bat. Surabhi in charge of bowling operations from the pavilion end. Exciting matches. The fourth. The third and the fourth match of the day producing exciting finishes. 11 runs of the last over, 13 runs of the last over. Both ending in thrilling manner. And let's see what's the result going to be in the fifth match of the day. Shadows lengthening at the Samprasiddhi Sports Stadium. Cool weather conditions prevailing. Ideal for a game of cricket.
Can you ask is it a no ball? Can you ask is it a no ball? Umpires.
Can the umpires clarify if the previous one was a no ball? Can the umpires clarify if it was a no ball, please? Dash pushed into the cover region and a single chance for a run out. Missed there, the wicket keeper. Not collecting clean. The ball going off the foot of the batter there. The umpire asking the two batters to change ends. Nothing coming off the next. And again, attempt to turn it away on the onside. Not coming off. End of the first over. Deepali to bowl the second. The first 2 overs being reserved for the women cricketers of all the teams before the men take charge for the remaining 10 overs. This is a 12 overs aside tournament. The NNE Premier League cricket tournament at the Samprasiddhi Sports Stadium. Rapish shot behind the back of the bowler. They take a single there. 3 runs. The total for the Bashers, wide, declared there by the umpire. Another one similarly sent down. Better one this time, but that shot going straight to the fielder there at mid-off. The and that's been chased down wide outside the leg stump and punched away to deep square. Another white call there. Better one this time and been hooked away down to square leg. A single, 4 runs now on the board.
రావాలా
Better one this time, knocking the pails down after pitching on the off stump. It has been pushed away down to square leg. They take a single. That's the end of the over. 2 overs gone. 5 runs coming in 2 overs for the Bashers.
ಕಂಟೇನರ್ ಟು ಮಚ್ ಆಯಿತು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ನಾಳೆ ಯಾರು ಸರ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಬೌಲರ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯಾಟಿಂಗ್
A place where you can be yourself.
ಫೈಸಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಯಾರು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಸರ್ ಒಬ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಸರ್
Somebody from the Bashers team kindly reported the scorers. Somebody from Bashers, please help the scorer in identifying the players.
Non-strike, non-strike.
That's it. Faisal, Midun, Murli and Krishna. Krishna striker. Right arm over the wicket, wide outside the off stump. Wide call by the umpire as well there. Action hotting up outside the boundary line as well. Another wide. Faisal again, the batsman comes forward to it, the ball takes the outer edge, runs down towards fine leg, and before the throw could come in, they managed to take 2 runs. 2 well-judged runs, no doubt. Just a slight tickle there. The ball ran down to deep fine. Krishna on strike. Here is Faisal again. Cut away, patted once again, and this should be 4 runs. Just stopped inside the boundary, I think. 2 runs all the same. He goes up to 8 from 3. Again, pushed away down towards the point region, and a very, very sharply taken single, well judged, no doubt. Faisal running in again from the far end. And cut away nicely there, but straight to the fielder in the backward point region. Manages to stop the ball, almost hitting his right foot over there. 17 now without loss, the Bashers. It has been turned away down towards deep square. Runs in this once again, and that ball crosses the ropes over there for 4 runs. $21 for no loss after 3 overs. 7 runs and over to start with. And let's see how much the Bashers are going to bash the Dominators is bowling in the remaining 7 to set up a good total for them to chase. Mohammad Samama, the new bowler, operating from the pavilion end, round the wicket, right arm. Well pitched up to the batsman outside the off stump. Goes across the line and tries to square drive it. Makes no contact there. And this time he does so, and he could be out. No, that's dropped. Straight to the fielder there. At the point region, he got both his hands to it, but the force behind the shot saw to it that the ball popped out of his hands. And this time has been punched away past him all the way to the deep point boundary for 4 runs. Very, very. Once again, punched into the ground, the ball bouncing to the fielder on the covers there. Nevertheless, they take a single. Full toss, played across the line there and pulled away down towards the whitish deep mid-wicket region. Nevertheless, before the ball is fielded and returned, a single again. Four overs gone, 29 for no loss, the Bashers. Another bowling change there on the far end. Bhima Naik put into bowl by his captain. Setting the field there. Wicketkeeper standing well behind. They have a fielder there at the short third man region. A point, a deep point almost at the fence. Backward position there. A deep extra cover. A man on the long on boundary. A mid-wicket, a deep mid-wicket. A fielder positioned slightly wide of the square leg umpire to his right. Bhima Naik to Krishna. Pushes it gently down on the offside there. The bowler quickly running in on his follow through to do the fielding. No run there. This time he takes it on the half volley and drives all along the ground to long on. Straight to the fielder though, just a single. 30 the score for the Bashers without loss. This is wide outside the off stump. Wide call by the umpire there. 31 now without loss. Once again, and that's going to be 4 runs past the fielder and deep point. And this has been cut away to deep third position, but stopped just inside the ropes. Nevertheless, before the throw could come in, they managed to take 3 runs, pushing the total on to 38 without loss. Two more to go in this over from Bhima Naik. Over pitched outside the off stump. Once again, the batsman not getting quite in line with that to make anything of it. Lobs into the hands of the wicket keeper. This time he connects. He could be out. No, the bowling falling just short of the fielder there at long on. Slightly lofted shot. Lucky for him, didn't carry to hand. Nevertheless, a single. End of the over. 5 overs gone. 39 the score for the Bashers. Without loss. Possibly a couple of more big hits needed at this time in the innings for them to push their scoring rate. Dominators keeping up tidy line and length, not giving many liberties to the batsmen to indulge in free scoring. Faisal again in charge of the attack. Once again dug into the ground and pushed down towards the extra cover region. Another single. Midhun on strike now to Faisal. Puts his feet together, takes it on the half volley and punches it down to long on. They take one, come back for a quick second there. Yes, they make it. The ball hitting the stumps and rolling down. Keeper quick enough to do the fielding. 42 without loss. And that's been slammed there over deep mid wicket for a huge save. Good length delivery on the off stump as the batsman puts both his feet together and pushes it defensively down the offside for the bowler to do his own fielding. Full toss, once again punched down behind the bowler's back towards the long on. Another single. 49 now, the total, one short of the 50-run mark for the Bashers. On strike, Krishna, batting on 18. Faisal bowls. A shot pitched. Bouncer. The batsman tries to fend it away towards the leg side, but makes no contact. End of the over. 49 for no loss after 6 overs.
Bowler name?
So the two teams decide to take a water break after 6 overs, and the game just about to restart.
Bowler name?
Hemant in charge of bowling operations from the pavilion end. Midhun on strike. Turns it away past mid wicket there. They take one, and the throw comes in to the wicket keeper. That's all they'll get. And that single brings up the 50 of the innings. 50 for the Bashers. "50 without loss." 6.1 overs. Almost over pitch delivery outside the off stump. The batsman trying to have a go, not connecting. Nowhere near the line of the delivery, collected by the wicketkeeper. This time eluding the wicketkeeper after bouncing over the wicket there. Rather short pitched one. They take one, come back for the second. Two byes signaled by the umpire there. All the same, 2 to the total. 52 without loss. Good delivery this time. Well pitched up to the batsman on the off and middle. The batsman once again missing. Lucky for him, the ball just bouncing over the bails. Taken on the rise and almost a cross-batted shot from outside the off stump, pulled on to long on. Another single there. And that's taken on the rise and swung down over deep mid wicket for a huge six this time. Wide outside the off stump. Another wide call by the umpire there. One more to the total. 68 now without loss. This is picked up off his toes and pushed down towards the deep mid wicket there. Up his shot, but then safely struck without a reach of the player. A single all the same. 69 for no loss. Snug goes forward, the ball takes the outer edge and runs down towards the point region. Another very, very easy single to be had there. The Bashers now 70 for no loss. The total moving up more in singles than twos. The occasional big hit coming up, of course. And that's the first wicket to fall.
Batter name.
Batsman please, the Bashers. Vinod Kashyap, the new man there. So Bhima Nayak picking up the first wicket to fall in the innings. And this is down the leg side, the first delivery sent down there to Vinod Kashyap and wide call by the umpire there. Well pitched up outside the off stump as he goes forward and gently pushes it down into the point region. Picks up a single to get off the mark there. End of the over. 72 for 1. 8 overs gone. Yogendra Kumar coming into the attack, and this rising delivery outside the off stump has been steered away to the deep third man boundary for 4 runs. Boundary for 4 runs. 76 for 1. Vinod Kashyap waiting for the next one to be sent down. Once again he flashes his bat, and that's just eluding the goal, the wicket keeper there, and running down once again towards deep third man. But I think it was Faisal who made that stop just inside the line. 2 runs all the same. 78 for 1.
The amount பேசுவாங்க. Hello.
This has been swung away down towards final leg, but then there's a fielder, but can't prevent that single from being taken. Very, very well judged run. The non-striker calling for it and the striker responding well. Krishna batting on 21. As we look around the field to take on Yogendra Kumar. Right arm round the wicket. Short pitch delivery has been hooked away and he's out here. 79 for 2, 8.4 overs. Yogendra Kumar striking in his very first over. Shiv Kumar going in to join his partner. Vinod Kashyap, the non-striker there at the wicket. Dug outside the wicket there into the cover region. Only a single again.
Joe Sat.
And this has been pulled away down to long off again. Straight to the fielder and a bit of a misfielding there, giving the two of them time enough to cross over for another run. 2 runs of that stroke over there. End of the over, 9 overs gone, 82 for 2. Hemant coming in to bowl the next over. On strike, Shiv Kumar, who's opening his account with that single in the previous over. Let's see what he's going to do here. And he picks it up on the rise, and a rising shot there over the ropes, just in front of the side screen for 4 runs. The ball crossing the ropes on the second bounce. There's no fielder close by to attempt to stop it. That boundary takes the total to 86 for 2. .38 the current rate for the Bashers. Almost an over-pitch delivery, taken on the full and pulled away down towards deep square. They take a single. Shiv Kumar wanting a second, but Vinod quite rightly deciding to stay put and send him back. This time he goes across the line of the delivery and swings it away over the deep mid-wicket rope for a huge 6 this time. Approaching the 100-run mark. And this time an attempted reverse shot here, up in the air, and yes, he's out. A good running catch over there in the deep from the deep backward point region.
Fielder name. Name. Saravana. Okay. Yeah. Saravana Kumar.
Sarvana, the fielder, taking a good catch, running a good 20 yards or so to his left.
Batter. Batsman.
And the decision to play the reverse shot, costing the batsman his wicket. 93 for 3. 9.4 overs gone. 2 more to go in this over. As Hemant picks up a wicket. Yuvan coming in to bat. Flicks it off his toes there towards the deep mid wicket. They take one and come back for the second. Of the throw comes to the non-striker. Then the two home and dry. Yuvan opening his account with that double. And again, this time picked up on the rise and swung away to the whitish deep mid-wicket ropes for a huge 6. And that brings up the 100 of the innings. The Bashers 101 for 3 after 10 overs. 101 for 3 after 10 overs. Not much of a noise from the Bashers after reaching the 3-figure mark. I wonder why.
Bowler name.
And again taken on the rise and swung away. This first delivery from Yogendra. Shiv Kumar, the batsman there, and this time it's going to be Yuvan on strike. Yogendra bowls, and he takes it on the rise and pulls it away down to deep mid wicket. They take one, come back for the second chance of a run out over here, but the ball bumping high over the bowler's head. Back up coming in, no overthrows given away. 104 for 3. And this one, the batsman swings. He could be out this time. Yes. We'll wait for the umpire's decision. He held the ball for a brief second and then threw it very quickly.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊಡಿದ್ರು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯುವನ್ ಯಾರು
2 runs. So the ball was prevented from going over the line. It bounced in front of him. No question of a dismissal there. This time wide outside the leg stump. Wide call by the umpire there. 107 for 3. 10.3 overs. 3 more to go in the penultimate over of the innings. Attempt by the batsman to go for a mighty hit. That one outside the off stump. Missing it completely there. Beaten by the bounce. The ball jumping a little after pitching. This time he managed to connect on the rise, and that swung over deep mid wicket for a huge 6. 113 for 3. 1 more to go in this over from Yogendra Kumar, and let's see what's going to be the result of that. The ball yet to be retrieved from outside the ropes over there. The floodlights should be on in a couple of minutes. Rising delivery once again swung away there to the deep backward square. Faisal to take charge of the final over of the innings. And on strike there, Shiv Kumar. Right arm over the wicket from the far end. Shiv Kumar tries to drive but not quite connecting. The ball takes the outer edge and runs down to short square. The fielder from a deeper position comes in and does the fielding, but the two of them cross over for a single. Yuan on strike. 5 more to go. 118 for 3. Cut away nicely there towards short third, but then straight to the fielder. Another single. 2 deliveries, 2 singles. The final over. 119 for 3. A lot more healthier now. Rising delivery swung away down towards deep fine, and that should be 4 runs. Yes, it is. Four more to go. Three more to go. 123 for 3. Shiv Kumar on 12 from 6 on strike here. Takes it on the rise and swings it down towards deep mid wicket. Only a single as a throw comes into the hands of the wicket keeper from the deep. 124. 2 more to go. Outside the off stump as the batsman charges out to have a go at it, but the umpire calls out a wide as well. Nowhere near the line of the delivery. If he connected, might well have been a boundary or a 6, but that wasn't to be. Nevertheless, a single. 125. A good delivery this time outside the off stump. The batsman beaten by the pace, the ball just missing the stumps into the hands of the keeper. Last ball of the over and the innings coming up. 125 for 3. And this is taken on the half volley and swung away down for a huge 6 into the pavilion over there. So a 6 of the last ball of the innings, taking the total up to 131 for 3. And the Dominators need to score 132 to win this match against the Bashers. 131 for 3 after 12 overs, 132 to win. And once the chase begins, we'll be back with you.
Hello, check. Thank you, Sri Kumar sir, for a wonderful commentator. Now I welcome to Sudeep Shetty, Kundapur. He's a good cricket commentator. Welcome to Sudeep Shetty.
Hello, check. Thank you and good evening for NNE Premier League 2026. The match between Bashes versus Dominators. Bashes has been posted the huge score of 131 and 132. The huge score, the mountain to climb for Dominators. We are going to begin the second innings in a while. Yashasvi Pujari and Lakshmi K and NNE has been departed early, and then afterwards Krishna and Midhun Murali has got a big partnership, and Krishna played 21 of 21 and Midhun Murali batted 16 balls 37 with a mighty 3 sixes and 2 boundaries. Vinod Kashyap 16 runs of 7 balls. Shivakumarian 13 runs of 7 balls with the 2 boundaries. At the end, Yuan giving the finishing touch to the innings. 29 runs from the 10 balls with the 3 mighty sixes and a boundary. And they have posted the huge score 131 now. Dominators having a huge task on their hand now. From the morning, 140 was the highest score that was posted from the Rovers. And in the previous game, Explorers versus Panthers, 138 Explorer posted while chasing Panthers has lost by 4 runs. Explorer won the match by 4 runs. It was a great context between those two teams. Now we are having the match between Bashes versus Dominators. Requesting lights to on, ped lights please. Requesting one player from both the team to join us into the comm box. We are all set for the chase now. 132 to get for Dominators to dominate Bashes and to qualify for the next rounds. Requesting one player from both the teams to join us into the comm box, please.
ಮನೇನಾ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಾ ಅದು ಇವರು ಅಂಪೈರ್ದು ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ನಾರಾಯಣಣ್ಣ ನಾರಾಯಣಣ್ಣ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಮಾಡಿ ಬೌಲರ್ ಯಾರು ಬೌಲರ್ ನೇಮ್ ಸರ್ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ
ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕರು ನಾನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕರು
ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಮ್ಯಾನ್
ಫುಲ್ ಝೂಮ್ ಹಾಕೋ ನನ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊರಗಡೆ
ಅವ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ತೀರ್ತಾನೆ.
We're all set for the second innings now. 132 to get for Dominators. To get the win for Dominators. And on strike it's Deepali Adhikari and off the strike it's Surabhi. To start the proceeding for Bashers is Lakshmi. We're all set for the second innings now. Lakshmi with the ball. That was down the leg, wide signal from the umpires. Short pitch delivery into the body and Lakshmi leg lengths and she gets a one run and Dominators off the mark with their single. Deepali off the mark with their single. One run on the tally into the scoreboard now. That was excellent piece of bowling. Umpire says wide down the leg. Excellent phase of bowling and such a well played for a quick single and very quick bit of the wicket and appeal for the run out. The umpire raises his finger for out. Deepali on strike now. Excellent bowling, completely beaten on that occasion. Dot delivery added to the scorecard. 3 more balls remaining in the first over. Another opportunity for the run out, directed to Dobi and a wicket. Players take the ball and attack the stumps. On that occasion, she shot off the crease, the wicket. 2 balls remaining. Excellent. She kept outside the reach and that means completely beaten. The last ball coming up in the first over. Excellent over from Lakshmi to start off the innings. Short bit delivery. End of over number 1. 1 for the loss of 0 wickets. 1 over completed. 1 for the loss of 0 wickets. It's a 4 over power play and 2 overs mandated to be batted from the women. On that occasion, 1 hour is completed. Team score 1 for the loss of 0. 66 ball, 131 still to get. SSV for the second over. Outside the leg stump again, lot of exercise from the morning to the umpires and still continues. Well played into the fielders, and they're very quick with the wicket, but short of crease. Is it a run? Yes, 1 run added to the tally. With that 1 run score, moves up on to 2 runs. There is a run out opportunity as well for the fielder, but missed on that occasion. Wow, excellent bowling. Completely beaten from the batter. Excellent line and length. And she's keeping it very tight for the batter at the moment. 3 more balls remaining. The white signal. Again, it's a white. NNE Premier League 2026 is resulting in a day and night match, and we are witnessing the day-night match between Dominators versus Bashes. Bashes has posted a huge total of 131. An excellent piece of bowling again, and the beaten completely. And the 2 balls, last ball coming up, the last ball remaining in the second over. Excellent finish for the second over. End of over number 2. 2 for the loss of 0 wickets. And still requires 60 balls, 130 to get. 60 ball, 130 required. For Dominators, the 2 new pairs are walking into the middle now. Hemant and Sandeep are the 2 set of new pairs walking into the middles. Huge task on their shoulders at the moment. 10 hours, they need to get 130. 60 balls, 130 at the rate of 13.0. Still a possible task in cricket. Cricket is a game of uncertainty. You have to play according to the situation at the moment now. Is Hemant on strike? Sandeep Reddy off the strike to start the third over. Kamal. Kamal to Hemant. Please request you to proceed to the game. First delivery, well played and well stopped by the point fielder. Excellent stop on that occasion. Saves minimum 1 run for the team. And he played very delicately towards the point region. That was a great stop. Every over they need to target minimum 2 boundaries to get over the line for Dominators. Second delivery, again a short pit delivery and completely misfield, and ball races away towards the fence and all the way for 4 runs, and Hemant get the first boundary and team get the first boundary, and score moves up on to 6 for the loss of 0 wickets. That was delicately played in between the fielders and perfectly placed shot between the fielders and for the 4 runs. And score moves up on to 6. And outside the off stump, umpires is wide and a 1 run added to the tally. The extra run been awarded, an extra ball for the opponents now from Kamal. Excellent comeback. Short line delivery. No time for the batters on that occasion. Directly into the hands of wicketkeeper, resulting in a dot delivery. Good comeback from Kamal after the boundary. Coming up again for the fourth delivery. Excellently played towards the backward point region, and it is going to be the second boundary of the over. Great timing on that occasion from Hemant. His second boundary, and score moves up on to 11. 2 balls remaining in the third over. That is what they require. They need to target 3 boundaries in an over. As simple as that. Full toss into the hands, just short of that fielder. And a 1 run added to the tally. Very quick bit of the wicket between Hemant and Sandeep Reddy. Bit of the wicket. With that 1 run, score moves up on to 12. The wide again. They go over the what it is required. And the last ball coming up again. Delicately played for the quick single and run out opportunity to the wicketkeeper and wrong end throw. Resulting no harm to the scorecard. That means 13 for the loss of 0 wickets in completion of 3 overs. 3 overs completed, 13 for no loss. Required 119 from 54 deliveries. For the 4th over is Vinod from Bashes. Last over of the power play to be bowled by Vinod Kashyap. Can they utilize this over and score most of this last over of the power play? At the moment they are going with 4.33. Required 13.22. Winners to Hemant. That's excellent block hole delivery. No need to do anything on that occasion. He's just able to block the delivery for the dot. 3.1 over completed, 13 on the board. That is excellently placed between 2 legs. Yorker and delivery from Vinod to start. Again a good lane and delivery, completely missed on that occasion from Hemant, making it difficult himself on that occasion, not giving a easy freebies for the opponent Vinod Kashyap. Inside edge, it would have been a drag back into the wicket, but a dot delivery. 3 consecutive dot, complete pressure on Hemant. Dominators has to charge to get over the line. They need to score the big runs. And for the first time, Vinod Kashyap to Hemant. Well fielded, well placed fielder, bowling to the field on that occasion. Hemant feels under some pressure now. 4 balls, 4 consecutive dots. Last 2 balls coming up. $50 balls, 119 required. 26s. Step down and try to go big and completely beaten on that occasion. And what a over this is going to be. 5 consecutive dots. Last ball coming up. Can it be the maiden over? Can he finish off in high? The last ball coming up from Vinod Kashyap. Not given even a single run in this over. Last ball full toss onto the leg and it played well towards the square leg region and a well, oh my goodness, 4 runs. And into the boundary line, waiting for the umpire decision on that occasion. Yes, touch the rope, feels like that, waiting for the umpire decision. Umpire 2 runs, huh? Okay, 2 runs. 4 overs completed, 15 for the loss of 0 wickets. Required 48 balls, 117 runs. Sandeep has played just one delivery to 4 overs. After a long time, he's back into the strike now. Kamal for the second over and team 5th over. Excellent piece of bowling and well stopped from the fielder boy, the extra covers fielder, and resulting in a dot deliveries. It is going to be difficult for the Dominators if they are going to play with this fashion. And well placed shot towards the deep extra covers, and well fielded by the fielder. Plays the deep extra covers. 2 runs added to the tally. And great piece of fielding from the Bashes. Excellent piece of bowling outside the off stump and well negotiated on that occasion for 1 run. Single runs are not impacting to the Bashes at the moment. They're happy to give the singles to the opponents. And 4.3 overs completed. 18 on the board. Still required huge runs. 114 from 45. As the over progresses, run rate creeping up to the 15 now. 15.55. They need to find some ways to score a big runs here for Dominators, Hemant and Sandeep. Last 2 balls. Bowled! What a delivery from Kamal! Completely beaten and clean bowled. Hemant back to the pavilion. 11 runs from 13 balls. It was like an in-swinger from Kamal on that occasion. First wicket, first down. Dominators 18 for the loss of 1 wicket. Last ball remaining in the 5th over. In the previous over, Vinod has built that pressure. Just given away 2 runs in the previous over. Kamal is completely using those pressure here. And the first breakthrough for the team. The last ball coming up from Kamal, the new batter Faisal, walking into the strike now. Last ball coming up, Faisal on strike. The last ball of the 5th over. And opportunity for the fielder, just short of that fielder, and he was going backward to take the catch. And failed to grab on that occasion, falls in a no man's land. And 1 run added to the tally. Faisal off the mark with that single. End of over number 5, 19 for the loss of 1 wicket. Required 113 from 42. They need to go with the 16 runs for over to get over the line against Bashes for Dominators.
ನುಸಿ ಕತ್ತವಪ್ಪ ಏನು ಕತ್ತಿ ಕತ್ತಿ ಸಾಯಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಡೆಂಗಿ ಗಿಂಗಿ ಬಂದರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ. ಯಾರು ಬೌಲರ್ ನೇಮು?
Vinod again for his second over and the team 6th over. Just given away 2 runs in this previous over and continued where he left in the previous over. Starts off with a dot again. Outside the off stump now. Y signal. Rare extra runs from Bash's bowlers. With that wide score moves up on to 20 now.
ಇದ್ರ ಪವರ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಕೇಬಲ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇದೆ.
Again a wide signal from the umpire. It's too much outside the option, says umpire. Consecutive wides from Vinod Kashyap. Faisal on strike. Can Faisal go big for Dominators? And a misunderstanding, and this is yes, no, finally. No set from both the players and resulting in a dot ball. It's going to be a complete domination from the Bashers against Dominators. In the first inning, they scored a huge score of 131. Now just given away 21 runs in 5.2 balls. And excellent piece of batting towards a long on. Just for a single. They need to go for the powerful shots to clear the boundary ropes. At the moment, they are trying their best but not able to clear the ropes. 5.3 overs. (22 for 1). Is it an opportunity for the fielder? 2 fielders are coming for the catch on that occasion. First shot of that fielder. That means 1 run added to the tally. Two balls remaining in the 6th over. Excellent play towards the mid-wicket. And a well stopped again. Bashers are not complaining to give the single at the moment. Captain is very happy. The strike rotation now. 24 on the board. Last ball coming up in the 6th over. Half of the innings we are going to close. And Udakar gave the excellent shot towards the final region and well stopped from the mid-wicket fielder. And he dragged and he covered 15 to 20 hours and well stopped on that occasion. Just a 1 run. 6 overs. 25 for the loss of 1 wicket.
ಸಂದೀಪ್ ಒಂದೇ
6 overs completed. Half of the innings has been completed. 6 overs 25 in 36 balls. 107 required. Every over they need a minimum 3 sixes.
ಬೌಲರ್
Krishna the new bowler for the 7th over. In the 3 matches he has bowled and he taken 1 wicket with the economy of 5.50 in cricket house. Straight on the ground and towards long on for just a single. Excellent delivery on to his pads and completely beaten on that occasion. Batsmen, they have to go for the big shots. At the moment, Bashers are not giving any freebies for the opponents. Excellent piece of bowling. Not even a single ball. All the bowlers are with a tight line and length. Getting difficult for the Dominators batters at the moment. 6.3 overs completed. 27 for the loss of 1 wicket. Oh, clean ball through the legs and completely beaten and the bowled. That means the second wicket falls down here for Dominators. 27 for the loss of 2 wickets. And what a ball that was! Is kept too low and completely beaten with the lights on. Getting difficult for the batters at the moment. A new batter walking into the middle now. Bhima, the new batter. 32 balls. 105 to get. Bhima. Bhima to, sorry, Krishna to Bhima. For the fifth ball. Excellent bowling that was. He kept outside the off stump. And no answer for the delivery from Bhima Nayak to Krishna. And the last ball remaining in the seventh over. Not even a single six has been hit till this over from Dominator batsmen. And excellently played into the hands of the fielder. And that means a dot delivery again. End of over number 7, 27 for the loss of 2. Seven overs completed, 27 for the loss of 2 wickets. They're going with a run rate of 3.86, but nothing is helping to chase this down for Dominators. They need to go with the run rate of 21 at the moment. 30 balls, 105 runs to get. New bowler, Sachin. Oh, cleaned him up! And middle stump! And Bells walks for into the pavilion, and the new batters has to come back now. And what a delivery from Sachin Yadav to dismiss a one more batsman through balled. All 3 wickets has fell down, all 2 balls. Excellent piece of bowling from Bash's bowlers. Dominators having no answer for those deliveries. 29 balls remaining. 105 runs to get. New batter, Mohammad Samama. Beautifully played towards the long off. And he is off the mark with that single. Outside the leg stump and a wide signal. And excellent cutter on that occasion. Completely beaten from the batter. 27 balls remaining. 103 to get. They're going for the ground shot again towards long on. .26 ball, 102 required now. What a delivery. And there is an opportunity for run out as well. And the last ball coming up of the 8th over. Excellently played towards the backward point region. And a well placed fielder. Excellent fielding also on that occasion. And 1 run added to the tally. And they're going for the second run for the misfield. And they complete it. And 2 runs added to the tally. End of over number 8. 32 for 3.
Bowler name, sir? Huh? Krishna.
Krishna comes back again now. Krishna is going for the lot of variations, and batsmen are getting difficult to read his deliveries at the moment. Nowadays it's a batsman game, purely batsman game. Bowler has to come good, and they need to have a lot of variations in the tank at the moment. Krishna is having that. He's having the upper hand too. And well played towards the square leg region to the wicket region. And a one run, and they're going for the second run very quick with the wicket. And can it be a completed second run? Yes, it is, says umpire. Without harm, 2 runs added to the tally. And 2 runs, 1 runs are not making any impact onto the scorecard. They need to go for the big shot, at least to come close to their target. 22 balls, 98 to get. And the low full toss into the long on, and a 1 bounce boundary after a long time. It's a boundary for Bhima Nayak for Dominators 2. And the score moves up on to 38. And in the air, can it be taken? And well taken. An excellent catch. Sachin Yadav on that occasion, making no mistake, came underneath the ball and collected perfectly, and another wicket falls down. 38 for the loss of 4 wickets. 8.4 overs completed. 2 balls remaining in the 9th over. The batsman going in the middle, making no impact to the scorecard. But bowlers are making the impact to the scorecard for Bashes. In the beginning, they have posted the huge score of 131. They have restricting the opponent for the below par score here. Already 8.4 overs completed, 38 just they given away, and with the run rate of 4.38. 5th ball coming up from Krishna. Krishna got his 2nd wicket of the game. Oh my goodness, them caught and ball opportunity on that occasion. He tries to stop the ball through legs. No 1 run added to the tally on that occasion. 39 on the board. Last ball coming up in the 9th over. Something else signaled from the umpire. Dead baller. Strike change ಆಗಬೇಕಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ. Okay. There was confusion in the middle too, and we're okay to go ahead again. And that was a dead ball declared from the umpire. On strike, it's Basava Kumar. The 5th ball coming up again from Krishna. Good piece of batting, and just for 1 run, and he's off the mark with that single. 39 on the board. Last ball remaining in the 9th over. And straight on the ground he goes. Can he clear the rope? And the 1 bounce fielded in between the long on and long off. And 2 runs they get on that occasion. With the 2 runs, end of over number 9. 41 for the loss of 4 wickets. Almost out of the task for Dominators at the moment. 18 balls, 91. They should get minimum 5 sixes in a over. Bowler name?
Bowler name, sir?
Sachin Yadav again for the 2nd over. In the previous over, he had given away just 5 runs and a wicket. Again, he coming back for his 2nd over and team's 10th over. This was complete dominating display from the Bashes team in the batting, even in the bowling, the 2nd innings. They're not giving any short and end deliveries. They're attacking the stump at the moment. Going for the perfect Yorker and deliveries. Excellent bowling. Again a dot delivery in the second ball too. 4 balls remaining in the 10th over. Bowler's back drive. And again it's a dot. Consecutive dot deliveries. Dominators at least try to free their arms. 15 balls, 90. 15 balls, 15 sixes. 1 dot. Here will make a game for Bashes with all the legal deliveries. Excellent piece of fielding and a well right time jump. Saves 2 runs for his team. Team score 4-4-4. 44 for the loss of 4 wickets. The ball signaled without an hesitation. High full toss above West delivery. And the fade coming up from Sachin Yadav to Mohammad. Can he use the full toss of that freight delivery and go over the line at least? In the freight delivery and tries to go back. Completely beaten. Good comeback delivery in the freight. 45 for 4. Last ball coming up in the 10th over. Is this going to be the lowest score by any team in this today's game for Menani Premier League 2026? Appeal for wicket. Umpire says no. That means end over number 10. 45 for the loss of 4 wickets. The lowest score was 78 from the Panthers from the morning. No, Bashes has posted 131. 10 overs completed. Dominators have posted just 45. And just 12 balls remaining in the second innings now. Shivkumar for the penultimate over of the innings. 45 for 4. Required 87 from 12. They want to do some experiment with the ball. Feels so. Shivakumar for the penultimate over of the innings. Wow. Asking for something to the umpires. Is it a bold? Yes, his umpire. Another wicket falls down. 45 for the loss of 5 wickets. Everybody was confused on that occasion. When the combogs, even the umpires, even the wicketkeeper. But umpiring having the great sight on that occasion. And the wicket number 6. 5 down. 45 for the loss of 5 wickets. New batter walking into the middle now. Saravanan, new batter. Crickeros, he has 7 matches, 19 runs on his name with an average of 6.33. Wow. What is happening here? After the light is going to be the bowling pitch. It is getting difficult for the batters to time on that occasion. Again, he's go for the stride on the ground. They wanted to protect their wickets, I think. 45 for the loss of 5 wickets in completion of 1.46 for 5, sorry. 3 balls remaining. I was hoping in the second innings started. I was hoping for the many sixes in the second innings, but not even a single six was being hit from the dominated batters. Such a disciplinary bowling from the Bashes bowling unit. Excellent bowling display after the huge score posted in the first innings. Last 2. Well played, well driven towards the deep long off. Wide long outfielders making no mistake, and the well fielded on that occasion just for a 1 run. And the last ball coming up in the 11th over. Last ball of the 11th over. Last ball of the penultimate over from Shiva Kumar. Goes for the short line delivery. And well fielded again. They don't want to give any runs for the opponents. Any extra runs. At the moment, end of over number 11. 48 for the loss of 5. 6 balls remaining to register their first victory for Bashes in this tournament. 6 legal balls. 48 for the loss of 5. New bowler. Mohan Kumar for the final over. Mohan Kumar would have got that wicket, just missing the stump by an inch. Excellent delivery that was. Starts off with the dot in the final over. Bowler's backdraft, well fielded on his own bowling. Consecutive dot delivery. Can they restrict below 50? Is the question, only the question remaining in my head. 48 for 5. 4 balls remaining in the innings. And he goes for a big shot towards the long on. Can he clear the rope? Yes, he does. And a 50 for Dominators. Something to cheer up for them. And Saravanan goes for the big shot. Mighty lofted shot towards long on here. Clears with ace. I think Saravanan would have been promoted. Now to the leg stump and a wide. Saravanan getting some confidence on that occasion. Can he go again and clear the rope? Last 3 balls remaining. 54 on the board. Excellent comeback again after that. A huge 6 from the batter. He keeps it away from the batter. At the moment it's a dot delivery. And 2 balls to come. An opportunity for the fielder of the long on, and short of that fielder. And 1 run added to the tally, and the last ball coming up 56 for the loss of 5 wickets. The last ball of the second innings to register their victory for Bashos. And a clinical display with all 3 departments: bowling, batting and fielding. And outrage into the third man region. Kumar has taken his very seriously and collected balls, and 2 runs added to the tally. 58, and they win by 74 runs. What a victory for Bashes. Excellent piece of cricketing display here from Bashes, and they dominated Dominators and won by 73 runs.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಟಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ವೈಪರ್ಸ್